opened in 2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Hey.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Ready?
Play fake. It's Milton. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. So first and 10 now from the 30. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Milton out of the pistol here. Connects on the crosser. The 40. Now he's past the 25. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find favor.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. From the gun, a get to Brown. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Looking from the gun, Williams. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We're all set now. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Lamb has another one. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. RPO here, quick throw, grab by Flowers. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Looking slant route, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
In formation.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Raiders and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
But man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll get it up to the 44. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 7. First down, Raiders.
Brown on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
The Raider first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas.
Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Williams. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders swell their first quarter by 6. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Milton now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Milton now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Broncos first.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready up.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
And 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now, Milton. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 6. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Ready. 18 caught. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And now it's 2nd down.
Go. Cougar 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And this one does not go far.
Okay, ready.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
3rd down and 9.
Red. Like Blocking 18. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
28. Broncos 14.
Fox now to kick this one away.
To kick off.
Chase Brown now to return it. The Raiders and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Here's Brown to start the drive. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's 16 yards on that play. That's a Vegas 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They will go for it. Williams. Complete over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now.
Play fake. It's Milton. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Here we go.
Now Milton to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
At the 47-yard line.
Stephanie.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. It is caught left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Going with Brown on the ground. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Raider first down.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Back. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Cut out left. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Cowboys, set up.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there, but you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Jack Fox on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
4 yards. It's second down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Williams from the gun. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. To the line and sits. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 12. And the Raiders first down.
Here's Williams again. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Williams to throw. Headed out right. Brought in close to the 8. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Raiders.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Williams will look to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gain of 26 yards there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on...
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So here comes the Bronco offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
They motion a receiver left. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Bronco switch. Bronco 80.
Milton back to throw. That's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
A give now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They'll go play action. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Local set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Get it. 70 Lions. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left. The 30. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Raiders and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Lamb brings it in yet again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milton. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf.
Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's brought in. It's his back. Rashard Smith. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Space past the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Raiders and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this. There aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd
To throw, Williams. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Broncos 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It connects down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hiking 18.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead.
Broncos 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos running their offense out once again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Milton. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be Raiders football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Williams on 1st down. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. Jukes away from one. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing from the gun.
30-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Jack Fox will kick it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's another one into the hands of Flowers. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 25.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Vegas, 1st down. A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Looking inside the red zone. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
It's a gain of
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
at the 6-yard line.
RPO here. Quick throw grabbed by Flowers. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal. Give him 5 on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Raiders.
Right back to Flowers they go. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Milton now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Check.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Milton. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Here's the backup, first throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Raiders 1st down.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 39.
Second down, looking for options. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This a 54-yarder.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to do some window dressing. Fox now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Raiders and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made by Loveland. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Lamb brings it in yet again. There he goes again. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
60 Bison, 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's a design run. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Takes this in at the 25. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Raiders and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, Williams to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Zay Flowers the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And down he goes. Raiders got him. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
2nd and 17 at the 13-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Complete out to the right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
And leads to 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped off back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will